You can use them in the toilet bowl, but did you know you can't use it in the toilet tank because of the corrosive materials? Products like that contain ammonia or bleach or even acid. And what happens is those consumer products will deteriorate the hardware that's in the toilet tank. So if you've ever taken a good look at the inside of the toilet tank, I'm gonna go right here, you'll see that little device right there. That is known as the hardware of the toilet tank. And what happens is hard water alone will deteriorate that pump right there. Now, when you're mixing corrosive materials like bleach or ammonia on there, it dry rots the gaskets and the seals, and that pump, it ends up running all night long.
How are you, my friend?
I'm good.
It's
How
good
are
to
you?
see you.
Good to see you too.
Okay, Amos, there he is. There he is. Here we go.
Adam.
We are having a blast tonight. Did you see that lazy boy?
I did.
Oh my gosh.
You were maxing and relaxing.
I was maxing and relaxing. I didn't want to get on my feet. Amos, we showcased this on the open house show a few weeks ago.
Yes.
A lot of these toilet products that you buy, they just don't get rid of the stuff, the stains, the mold, the mildew, the lime scale. Yes. This is totally different, right?
Totally different, and this works by breaking down the lime scale. I have 3 test bowls in a moment I want to show you, but let's get right into the toilet bowl, and I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. So when you take a good look at the inside of your toilet bowl, what you're going to notice is, just like Adam said, like the lime scale, the hard water buildup, all the impurities of the water end up etching that porcelain toilet bowl right there, and it's hard to get off of there. Now, I want to take it a step further. So you at home, how you doing? Do the mirror test here. I'm going to take this mirror. See those little holes and passages there?
Yeah.
They're designed to flow water. Now, when they get clogged up from hard water and corrosive materials, you don't have flushing capacity. So that's when our fast toilet tank comes into play. This is a proprietary formula major facilities use. I'm talking about the hotels, the motels, the janitorial supply, the casinos. And when you're doing this, I want you to take a look at what happens. The product has a thick consistency, so it stays right where you put it. It has a grip, grab, and hold technology, and it starts to emulsify and neutralize the hard water. But take a look at the water there. Color changing technology. When our proprietary formula comes in contact with the water, it turns from green to blue. That's how you know it's activated and ready to work. Now watch what I do. I'm gonna take this toilet swab here. I'm just gonna work that right around the toilet bowl. And you at home, I want you to work up under there for those little holes and passages. You can get them clean and open and ready to flow the water through there. So just work that toilet swab like that there. And I'm gonna wring this out. And for you kings and queens at home, here's the royal flush. Everything goes right down the toilet. I mean, all the hard water buildup, it's gone. It's squeaky clean in there. And you can see what I'm talking about. Those little holes and passages.
Night and day.
They're gone.
Night and day. No bleach, remember, no bleach, but it gets rid of the lime scale, it gets rid of the rust, it gets rid of the mold and the mildew. We all have to buy a toilet product anyway. Professor Amos's toilet and tank is remarkable, and the results speak for themselves. But we're not scared or ashamed to admit that, look, we're creatures of habit. We've been buying certain brands for many, many, many years, some of these big name brands with the flashy advertising. We're gonna put this to the test and compare it so you can see there is a big difference.
There's a huge difference. Now, like I was talking about earlier, not all toilet cleaners are created equally. The consumer products do have the bleach. They do have the ammonia. Therefore, you can use it in the toilet bowl, but look, again, you can't use it in the toilet tank because of that device right there. That's known as the hardware. Now, when you have hard water alone, it'll break down that pump and that seal in there, but when you're adding products with bleach, products with ammonia, it'll actually dry rot the gaskets and the seals on there, and that pump doesn't run like it's supposed to.
Yes.
So what I have here, just to show you what I'm talking about, 3 test bowls here, and each one of them have water in it.
Right.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the leading consumer product from the store in test bowl number 1. Here we go. That's a lot right there. Test bowl number 2.
Oh yeah.
You've seen those before.
We love those.
The tablet. Yes. There's actually more chemicals in the tablet than there is the liquid form. Now, test bowl number 3. Here it is, our fast toilet and tank. Just enough goes in there to turn the water from green to blue. That's all you need. Now, what I have next is liquid rust. And I'm gonna put a dropper of liquid rust into each one of these test bowls, and I want you to see this reaction that happens when bleach or ammonia comes in contact with the liquid rust. What you're gonna see is absolutely crazy. look at the explosion, the explosion of corrosion. That's a big mushrooming effect that happens in those little holes and passages in the toilet there. So you can't have that because that will actually harden and solidify in there. Now, test bowl number 2, same thing, a dropper of liquid rust on the tablet. Look at that reaction right there.
It's blooming, it's massive.
It
mushrooming.
It is blooming, it's mushrooming. It's an explosion of corrosion. And remember, that just hardens and solidifies in those little holes and passages. You can't have that in there because it'll clog it. Now here goes test bowl number 3, our fast toilet and tank. Look at this, okay? No explosion, no corrosion, no anything like that. It's breaking it down by emulsifying and then neutralizing it, just like you're seeing right now. That's the innovative cleaning technology we all know and love by my dad, Professor Amos.
Nobody does it. Nobody does it better than Professor.
Better.
And let me tell you, Amos and I are going to celebrate Professor's amazing, legendary lineup by showcasing Shock It Clean Supreme next at a price I've never seen before, Amos. We're under $20 on that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's still to come. There's the evidence. I mean, you look at this versus the other 2 big selling brands in the market, and it speaks volume. When you're ordering today, you're going to get our 24-ounce bottle. How long would this last me, Amos?
So you're going to get 24 applications. So I mean, you can stretch it out over a year, or you can do it every week. The 24 applications is what you're getting with that bottle right there. It's only going to take you about an ounce to clean your toilet, an ounce to clean the toilet tank.
That's a lot. So we're excited about that. A little goes a long way, but we know with those tough stains, we know with the lime scale and the rust, we know we need to get rid of it. We don't want to use a product that has all those bad stuff things in it or bleach in it.
Oh my.
Professor Amos's doesn't. You also get the toilet brush, right?
I love it because it's a texture thing. It's a toilet swab. So it's not like that nylon bristle brush. It's a texture thing, okay? So you're not actually making a bunch of noise and not getting where. As soon as this comes in contact with that porcelain throne that you have at home, it's just the perfect combination. It'll clean that toilet bowl squeaky clean, and it's the texture, like I said.
If you want to try it, we've got a 30-day return policy. Maybe you're joining us for the first time with Professor Amos. We love all Professor's products, our best-selling cleaning line on the network. Amos, do you want to get set up for the next one?
Absolutely.
And I will, just before we move on to the big superstar from Professor Amos, the Shock It Clean Supreme, I do want to tell you at the end,